Alrighty, there we are, folks. Hello, hello there. I'm Space Oyster, as I am sure you already know. We have just gone live. Give me just a minute to share the link around to let people know that, hey, I just went live, and then we'll go from there. In any case, like I promised, I took care of all my battle preparations off screen. And then we should be able to jump right in. Actually, I don't know if I actually took care of all my battle preparations. I don't think Riffraff has a, battalion equipped. Sorry, I can't think and type at the same time. That is not a talent I possess. Okay. To be fair, I don't think you need one anyway, but I could equip one just for it, but I'm all out of money, so I can't actually do that either. Okay, and you know what? We are good with this setup. Almost. Who has Stride? Marianne has Stride. Okay. Actually, it doesn't really matter who has Stride, because we're just going to be not going to use it at the start of this chapter. It's something that you can do at the start, but I don't always recommend doing it.
こう霧が濃くちゃどこにどれだけ敵がいるんだか把握できないね。霧の中から敵が囲まれたか。けど厚く包囲できる兵力はないはずさ。分散した敵を確保撃破して包囲を切り崩すよ。
条件は相手も同じと思いたいが、チリに食らい分こっちが不利かもな。
みんな不用意に突っ込むなよ。視界に入った敵から確実に潰していくんだ。
Alright, yeah. This is a fog of war map. We can barely see what's going on. It's very, very crazy. But, on the plus side, we do have 3 allies here. We have Catherine and 2 red shirts. I should have put someone else in the spot. You know what? It is fine. So instead, what we're going to do is Marianne here. This spot is safe. Torch. That spot was not safe. That's fine. Build it down. Right here is good. Equip Thunder, just in case she gets attacked. She's not going to have a very high attack stat to work with, but that doesn't really matter. Let's move Balthus here. Yes, he's the target, just as I thought he would be. Let's get that bow equipped so as soon as low as possible.
いつでも行けます。私に任せてください。
Torch it up. Yeah, we gotta be careful of this little group up here. They'll move if they get aggroed, but otherwise we are good. Rally speed on Claude. Strength on. Go. We want to stay out of that guy's range, but let's put it down here. See if that encourages the enemy to move differently. Well, now Claude stands right next to her. I don't have any torches on them. I couldn't afford a full cavalcade of torches, but it's fine. Light it up. Probably should have done something. But I wasn't sure what I could do. Let's go ahead and trade for that torch, actually, and pop it on Lorenz as well. That way we'll have extra light. It'll last for a couple of turns, but after that it just goes back to normal, which is not ideal, but we make it work. Go ahead. Oh, joke's on you. I want Balthus at low HP. She is going to be extremely powerful compared to our enemies, or the enemies at the base here anyway. But on the flip side, her accuracy is also very low. She has absolutely no skill. She doesn't have an boost as sword damage, and there's a guy there. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Since Hilda has a torch equipped, we're gonna have her do nothing. I believe we can have... I have... Refresh not quite strong enough. Let's see if grades for I should have thought about that, but it's too late now. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have her fresh shoot an iron bow. Okay, hit. Not gonna miss. And then that will allow Hilda to move forward. Not sure if it'll be safe to go here. Might be more enemies over there. But we're gonna thunder her. And she missed. Good job, Hilda. I worked so hard to set up a kill for you, and that's the thanks I get. I see how it is. Okay then. Let's see if Lysithea can get that in. I'm gonna attack up there, though. You know what? Let's not do that with Lysithea. Let's instead equip the training bow on Adele and let Lorenz poke this guy. Good job, Lorenz! Leonie at the edge of that range. She should be going just like that. And let's put the Iron Man. She has a chalice. Claude can... Claude has the ability close counter now, so if he does get close to him, he'll just auto counter them. Thing. It's fine. It's fine. Let's have Mary Ann heal this guy up. Right there. We hope. Let's see. Let's see here. Balthus does not have any usable skills yet. He does learn Rally Strength the same as Raphael, but he learns it a little bit, or it takes him a little bit longer since we don't know when he starts, so he can't start training his authority right away. But I just noticed he also has an E+ in authority, so little column A, little column B. Alright, let's try having Lysithea move here. I think there are enemies that can reach up there. Not 100% though. Let's put one of the iron axes with Lysithea, move Claude right next to Leonie, and torch it up. That guy can reach Adele, but assuming there are no archers, other archers in range, that's bad. If that guy wasn't right there, I would have Adele use Gerald's mercenaries to stun that guy. But because he's right there, I don't have that option. Thank you, Mr. Dude. Okay. Let's have Hilda attack from here in the forest. Let's stick to Thunders that we're looking at, right? Fast anyway, so let's Oh, right, she has Seal Speed too. I forgot about that. I put it on her and then I forgot about it. Okay. Lorenz, despite having his personal ability active now with the battalion, he still doesn't do that much damage. But Adele does. Alrighty. Get the kill. Yeah. Unfortunately, that guy can attack from either of those spots. I think I can attack there. He does 20. This guy does 18. That is the exact amount of damage he can stomach. So, what is our solution? Well, our solution would have to be to get it so Claude can take this guy out. Or another possibility, we Gambit him. Gambit would be it. If we put Ignatz here to rally him, that should get his speed high enough to not get doubled by both, maybe? Let's see, it boosted by 4. So I think that could work. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. He's losing 5 speed, so 9. But then the problem would be I can't protect Ignatz from 2 enemies. So I don't only one of them will be reach. But I would have to... Oh, well, this Ignatz is that guy. Okay. So he definitely gets doubled. He has 5 defense. 5 defense minus 12 attack. He takes 24. He can survive as long as there's not another archer up there. Alright. And let's actually go ahead and attack here with Claude. Why not? Why not? Yeah, might as well get the damage where you can. Am I right, folks? I probably am. Yeah, and then once you kill this Dark Mage, the map will clear up and the boss and a few other enemies will appear over here. That is actually a required thing, even if you do go all the way to the north part of the map. It still doesn't spawn anything unless you, until that guy is dead. So, yeah, very... Okay, let's see. Off this, we can start by at least 15 HP. I'm worried about you being at low health, but you also have a vulnerary. Vulnerary is restored 10. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna park you here, and we're gonna equip those gauntlets and a pop of oil. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. I hope we're good. This guy does not want to Claude for some reason. Make sure we're all lost. Claude's speed. Yeah, I think I got killed. Okay. No, I have been defeated. Okay, player moves. Let's try this again from the top. Alright. Well, you know, if we... Oh no, block Lorenz off. That means Claude still gets attacked. Let's use a curve shot for accuracy. Hilda can't heal yet, but we can have her pop up here and use another reward. This guy and this guy's push. Okay. That's right, if I have Thorn's attack from there, that opens up the whole arms. The enemy priority as a result of my mid-chapter actions. Good job, Leo.
ぼちぼち動くか
If I buff Claude's strength, he'll probably lose a little less speed from his bow, and he'll take a bit more damage.
お出に行かせてくれよ
Those gauntlets and rally. Go ahead and rally. Let's have license.
私に任せてください。
Adele. I'm
Hi,
just calling her
Pascal.
Easy Run. That's normally my default name for her. Alright. With Claude's strength rallied, he should be able to deal a good chunk of damage. 14.
焦らず戦おう。
Not quite enough. Well, let's try it with an iron sword. Maybe Wrath Strike? No, but I do have a steel sword in my inventory. Combat. So here's what we'll do. We're going to curve shot. Even better. Yes. Yes. Okay. Then put Marianne
私ですか？
physic. So if I go to 1 through 6, let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So here is what we're gonna test. Iron sword, get the kill. Oh right, support bonus. Byleth and whichever lord is the main lord of your house will always get an attack boost from their supports. So you can always have them just boost each other. Okay, there we go, there we go. Let's have Marianne get as close as possible and physic on Adele. And then I believe Lorenz will still be targeted, but if we rally his speed, he might not. But we kind of want him to get targeted.
いつでも行けます。
Save us from being, well, targeted by someone else, or potentially killed in different circumstances. I don't know. In any case, though, this is evil play. I probably could have left the steel bow on Claude, but I was paranoid of losing weight down too much. But I guess I don't worry about that. Well, we got double W. Yeah, and as you can see, Catherine is not doing very well. If you do want her to be able to get out of that forest and one of these enemies, I believe you can use Stride and she will go for it. Her AI seems to be trying to push her to a specific space, and then she'll just wait there until the Dark Mage is killed, and then she'll start moving over to a space over here. She is very, very unhelpful in this chapter. We honestly probably would have been better off if she wasn't here in the first place. But she is here, so we have to make do. Seraphim. Seraphim does enough. Let's try. And you miss. Of course you miss. Why would you hit? Alrighty then, new plan. Tempest Lance from Okie dokie.
無茶はさせないでくれたまえよ。
Leave Easy Room can fist this guy. Adele. That's what I meant to say. Adele, I didn't say Easy Room. What are you talking about? You're crazy. Alright, let's see. Balthus. We should be able to fist this guy. Aw, yeah. Ooh, Balthus is level 5 now. He'll be able to turn into a, fighter. Why can't I fight today? I am just so very confident. Okay. Next, we need to consider the total amount of damage Lorenz can do. 13. Oh, 6. Okay, let's do that. And what we shall do next is rally. So, I think you 7. You can. Perfect. Thank you again. And then we Tempest Lance. Perfect. Good job, Lorenz. go. The only advantage I would have had to using a regular attack over that would have been the double crest to activate, but you don't really want to rely on crest procs. Let's see. Next, I don't want to move Marianne too far up, so we're going to stick to using a physic, and our target will be Loren. Just in case. Husky Archer Fog. Oh, there was, but it was closer. Yeah, and those green units with, what's her butt, they will attempt to stay close to her if they don't have anything else they can do. That's where I wanted to move forward. But you know what? It's fine. It is fine. We're just going to take our training gauntlets and fist this guy. Man. Alright, phone. Updates. Oh, Duolingo. I've been trying to learn Japanese. I've been having mixed results. Alright, let's see. Let's have Lysithea heal up.
Yeah.
Lysithea.
ぼちぼち動くか
We're gonna have you take this guy in. Feeding other people kills, but it's fine. It is fine. Next.
僕の出番のようだな。
Feed Loren's experience by having him heal people too. Aw, yeah.
ありがとな
これで満足する僕じゃないがね。
Now, well, we don't care if you're satisfied, Lorenz. We don't need to know about your sex life. Also, you. Why would you tell us about that? Gross guy, Lorenz.
そんな
Now, don't sweat the small details, little Mary Ann. Your stats are completely irrelevant. But there. I'm gonna keep Balthus back just in case. I think we know when we have left to move, so we're good. Or Gouda, if you prefer. Adele is getting attacked so handily. And our stats are actually turning out very lopsided. Lopsided in a good way, though. Having so much is very good. Alrighty, so that guy was able to soften up the what's their fighter for us. I'm gonna take him out over here. So let's do that. Balthus, it's your time to shine. Someone else. Did you see how much damage he dealt? Oof. Alright. Well, instead, we can have Hilda try and do something. Ugh. Basically at the point where the only units I need to train up are very weak. Or almost too weak to do much of anything. But it is fine. It's fine. Alright. Here's what we'll do. We'll have Lysithea. Yeah. And we'll have Hilda use a Thunderbolt. Good job, Hilda.
ロナート様、どうか生き延びて、オラたちの分まで。
戦いを起こすのは貴族でも真っ先に死ぬのは平民ばかりか。
Alright, and now that we have thundered his bolts, let's get Riffraff into range. Riffraff doesn't have any torches on him. Let's get Ignatz into range. And torch, light it up. Okay. Alright, that guy's gonna suicide into Catherine. Or like, not survive, because Catherine has no hit rate. Arigatai. Good hit rate. Easy Rum. Sorry, Adele. Move over, but first we're gonna heal her with I was thinking it was disappointing that I had to give Lorenz a battalion that reduces his other stat, but it actually does not matter. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. The Swordmaster base really make Calvin really good. There was another archer somewhere? Apparently there was. Unfortunately, that guy went to the archer, so that should make it easier to get him dead. We're gonna murder him dead. And we should probably have Hilda do it. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have Hilda smash. Good job, Hilda. And then now that we have someone in his range this guy wants to attack, it probably would be in our best interest to have Lysithea go last, since she does, well, she's on, she uses magic, so she doesn't have to worry too much about her hit rates. That is the word I am looking for. I do want to be able to punch as well. Okay. Here's our plan. Here is the evil plan. We're actually gonna start with Lysithea. There we go. Luna, spells in the game. Let's see. Balthus, how accurate is your curve shot? 4. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for equipping Hilda with a bow, so that way she's providing support bonuses. And then let's go with the Rat Strike for more. Yay, we have maxed out Gerald's mercenaries. I don't really think it matters, but who cares? Alrighty. Okay. That puts us in a tricky spot, because if I have Raphael rally Leonie's strength, that gives her just enough to take him out, but that would require me to move Raphael, and then Leonie wouldn't be standing next to a dude when she attacks. So, here's what we're gonna do. Let's have Balthus. Okay, he hit, so now we don't need to rally strength with Leonie. Ooh, cutscene, yay.
Kassandra! 私の名はカトリーヌだ。メガネとしもべたるセイロス騎士団の剣、その身で味わいな。
Oh, oops, I skipped his dialogue. You know what? It's fine. I should probably be doing that more. Alrighty, let's see here. I think, yeah, Lorenz can get into his range, but then he won't be able to heal anybody. You know what? We're gonna have Lorenz get into that guy's range. And then Lysithea can heal him up next turn. Big brain strats. Let's go ahead and break that lance. Alright, probably should have rallied Lorenz before I sent him up there, but it's fine. It is fine. Okay, go. Right there. there. Oh, we're good. Lorenz took the damage. How dare you, Lorenz? And then he broke his lance. So, I think 3 houses for the... Well, I'm not sure this time, but the first time I'm aware of in the series where broken weapons stay in your inventory and they take up space, and you can actually use them if you really want to. I don't know why you would, but you could. I don't really want to, so I won't. Okay. Lysithea can heal, so it's probably actually better to have Hilda get in kills where she can. This will be your last thunder, so let's use it. There we go. Hilda has gotten as much reason experience as she possibly can from this chapter. Alright, next, as I have planned so sinisterly, we have Lysithea. Friends, pop off this guy. I forget exactly what the rewards are if both of them survive. I don't usually really bother because I don't care. But if you can keep them alive, you might as well go for it, right? Right. Okay. Next, I'm gonna have Riffraff rally Adele's strength. And of course, go up here, equip her gauntlets. She's going to fist that guy down. Go ahead and put Balthus there. And yeah, I'm happy to have Claude lure, or have Claude lure and take damage from that guy. So we're all set. Alright, so here we go. Give me just a second.
ロナート様の悲しみと怒り、オラたちの手で晴らすんだ。
Alright, and we're back. Looks like the green unit stole my kills. How rude. Fine, you want to fight someone? Fight that guy too. I'll at least take care of him. I do not care. I am too upset. Alright, and then these guys here. Each one of them has a battalion, so you want to lure them out in a spot where only one of them can hit you, which is that spot right there. Although, since Hilda is pretty weak, they're instead just going to try and hit her all normal-like, which is also good. And let's go ahead and move everyone else I have one physic left. Do I use it? Not yet. Not yet. Block Mary Ann down right here. And Naomi right. And then, since only one of them could reach Hilda, the other two are probably going to crowd around that guy. But more importantly, only one of them was able to reach Hilda. The armor. Since that guy re-softened him up, that means we get to get a kill. Who to send back to do it? Let's try Lysithea. Why not? There we go. She got level 4. Hooray! That means the only other person we really need to focus on feeding experience to is Hilda. Don't know why I decided to sing that, but it's fine. Lorenz can curve shot, but his damage is a little poop. Okay. Bow and damage. Go. Good job, Lod. Next, we're going to smash. Hilda is in fact very good at smashing things. Let's see. We're gonna have Delve Fist from here. There we go. I'm gonna have Balthus Fist from the bottom. Balthus isn't much from the bottom, but he knows how to do it when he needs to. There we go, there we go. I guess I don't need to worry about hitting that guy, although he might decide to go charging off up after those enemies over there. Does that could be problematic. But it's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he won't do anything stupid. He doesn't train with a jellyfish, and that is an insult to jellyfish. There we go. Okay, you decided to try and go after Catherine. Let's go ahead and let Hilda be our base again. Like before, it would be ideal to lure from there. Let's see, 4 attack, 4 attack speed, 10 defense. So 11 and 11. They got a 7 attack speed, so they can't double her. Just in case. Where do I have Ignatz? Okay, new plan. Just in case. And yeah, that reduces the penalty she takes from having an iron axe equipped, but not enough strength. So 22, she survives. She lives. Alright. I think that'll do it. Those rallies, I gotta get better at remembering. She'll be able to Lysithea up here. Actually, Lysithea can't fight much more, so we're not going to worry about that. But Hilda definitely needs to get ready. So let's equip Lorenz with a training bow, and Balthus with his iron bow, and we're going to smash. 9. No need for smashing yet. What about just bow? Bow worked. Okay, and then we smash from over here. Guaranteed hit. Alright, and that's Hilda up to level 5. Let's see here. Next, we want to let's see. We can't get Lysithea close enough. Right. So we're just gonna have to soften that guy up and beat him to either Lorenz or apparently I do not read. Seems to be a bad habit. I've been playing Pokemon in Japanese to try and boost my reading comprehension, and it's been well, it's been pretty much an unsuccessful attempt because I'm not actually reading. Pokemon Omega Ruby is so easy, I don't even need to read it to be able to play it. I imagine that'll become more of a problem as I get farther into the game, though. Alright.
様だけはこのわしが。
あんたは正義をすっかり見失っちまったんだな。せめて私の手で送ってやるよ。主の身元へね。
Catherine, when you say it like that makes it sound like you don't believe in the goddess. I thought you were highly religious. Okay. Next, we're gonna win again. We're gonna use Stride. Marianne has it. We're gonna Raphael. And that'll also get all those other people you saw glowing up there. And the whole reason for that is to try and feed Lysithea this kill. She can do 6 damage.
私です
So,
か？
what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Hilda lead us
お
off with
前
the bow.
もあの女狐にたぶらかされているのか。わしが真実を知らしめてやるしかない。
Good job, Hilda. That seals his speed, so we can deal a potentially double him. There we go. Now, right. Let's see. How much can we see? Now this guy's speed has been sealed. She can potentially do 10 if we swarm. Or she can do up to 13 if we use Luna. That is also very good. So I think we want to try and get her from that. Within the 6 damage of the because that is most of the Let's see here. Rally?
世話かけるね。
Perfect. And I think that means we actually can go for Swarm. Swarm. Okay, I think that's our best odds of getting it. There we go.
あの女狐め。クリストフ、父を許せよ。
Alright, that went a lot smoother than I thought it would. Chapter 3 always makes me nervous because going from chapter 2 to chapter 3.
ローナーと京との因縁、
Eh.
こんな形で決着を見るとはな。みんなお疲れさん。各自兵をまとめておいてくれ。
Yay! So we got a goddess icon because one survived. I think we get a Leon as well if the other survived as well. What was I going on about? Oh, right, the jump from chapter 2 to 3. Since it's difficult to bank it so multiple plenty of units can promote from chapter 2. I always feel nervous because a lot of the units I have are still nobles and commoners going into chapter 3. But as you saw, chapter 3 usually isn't all that difficult. Alright, skip. Yeah, and then, oh right, a thought I had about Leone. So each house, or each of the houses in 3 houses has one student who has no banes. So they're basically like students with most training in each house prior to joining it, more or less. For the Golden Deer, that student is Leone. So she is actually it's easy to get her into whatever class you want, but at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean she will excel at whatever you want her to do. Banes and boons, they usually don't really impact much of anything, at worst, they just make it take a little bit longer to learn new skills, and that's not really such a huge detriment. It can potentially lead to some characters not being able to get stuff as quickly as they would want to. So, if you have a dancer with a riding boom, such as Dorothea, it's very unlikely that Dorothea would get movement +1, even if you focus on her riding rank exclusively. And if you're using Dorothea as a dancer, I would actually not recommend focusing on her riding rank exclusively. Alright, anyway, let's pass some certifications, because we have more now. So Lorenz is going to go into a monk. I want him to get to magic +2 to boost his damage output as much as I can. In my ideal build for him, he's going to be doing a lot of fighting on the enemy phase, so you won't have support bonuses. So being in having as many bonuses as he can innately will allow him to do his stuff. Lysithea, I'm not doing anything special with her. I'm just going to make her a Gremory like she usually is. Alright. And then, let's see, how many more seals do I need? Uno, dos más. Alright, so let's get those 2 beginner seals, please. Gracias, amiga. Alrighty then. Yeah, I was talking about trying to learn Japanese, and here I am speaking Spanish. Okay. Alright, so let's get Hilda. Hilda is also going to go into monk, because I've decided to meme with her by making her a mage. She is actually pretty decent at using magic. One of the advantages non-magic units get when you put them into a magic class is their high strength. The higher your strength stat, the less you get weighed down by the weight of your tomes and stuff. So, so even though she normally doesn't need that much strength, having a higher strength stat than normal on a mage allows them to usually double, especially on someone who gets really fast. You can also see that in play if you use Petra as a mage, although it's difficult to get Petra to using magic because she has Banes in both Faith and Reason, but it is a thing she can do. With Hilda, I'm tempted to just leave her in Warlock. For Hilda, that'll actually be the class that allows her to deal the most damage. So it is tempting to just stick with it, but Gremory wears a pretty dress, and you know, it's tough to say no to a pretty dress. Hilda does have to work through a Faith Bane, and that Faith Bane will probably be very detrimental, because she has to get all the way to A, or about A. I think she can actually pass the exam with about a B, maybe B+, but I usually like to go as close to a guarantee as possible. So that way I don't have to reset as much. Resetting is so tedious. Alright. Yeah, and I forgot, actually. Some of the student rooms have things to read to boost your professor level. Free experience gain is free experience gain. Dedue's room, which is right next to Violet's, which is something I am super ecstatic about, because Dedue is the most attractive man in the game, bar none. And if you disagree, you are objectively wrong. What was I going on about? Alright, yeah, Dedue has a book about gardening, I guess. Linhardt has a few fishing books in his. And then I don't know if any of the upstairs students have any books in their rooms. I never check, because going to the upstairs dorms is usually very out of the way.
温室が狙われたら大変ですわね。ここの植物は大変貴重なものですから。ガルグマ区995年の歴史の水がこの温室には詰まっているのです。多くの可憐な花、薬にも毒にも変じる草木。ああ、私の大事な子たち。
Oh my goodness, a plant lady. Alright, in any case, let's do some gardening. So harvest those. Yeah, we got a fruit of life. I don't know what I need the fruit of life for. Probably nothing. Anyway, let's plant Western and Eastern. We're gonna make the East and West get along. Ooh, hopefully I get some good seeds. Yeah, back before Maddening came out, I used to like to just plant flowers, but I've been quickly learning that planting just flowers tends to not work out very well. Each flower does have a chance of getting a stat booster, so if you just plant flowers, there is a better chance that you do get stat boosters, or just a chance, I guess. But you need ingredients to cook together and all that fun stuff. Head Chef Challenge, ew, I don't want to do that. Let's see, I think I still need just 4 students motivated, so we already have 1, so we just need to eat together twice. But we'll do that later. Now we need to talk to this guy over here.
修道院で狙われそうなもの？いろいろあって一つに絞るのは無理だな。貴重な品ならここの厨房にもあるぞ。数百年以上も前に仕込まれたブドウ酒とかな。だが味は飲めたもんじゃないって噂さ。わざわざ押し入って盗むやつもいないよ。
I don't know. I hear aged wine is very delicious. I have never tried it. I don't drink very much. Anywhoozin, all those smithing stones we've been gathering, they will be useful soon-ish. Probably. Alright, accept the
そうだ
question.
敵のねとりあえず誰かいる頼まれて
Yeah,
くれな
I'm
い
just
か
gonna start skipping the dialogue from now on. It's getting so tedious to let it play out. Ugh, but if it does play out, I also don't have to chat.
先生、
Eh,
あなた
either way, we're skipping it. Is there anything over here? Oh, right. No, I don't think there is anything. It's a bit of a habit of mine to scoot around this in this direction regardless. Just because sometimes there are lost items over there. Very occasionally students head over there and then they drop their lost items. An interesting thing to note about the lost items is that they always pop up where the person was standing in the previous month. So it can be pretty easy to
儀
figure
式
out
当
who
日
gets
は清涼お棺には
Alright, there we go. So that one's done. If you just remember where they were standing last month. But it's not something I would expect anyone to remember off the top of their head. At least not without having a bunch of playthroughs under their belt.
ありえない。
But even then, memorizing it is tedious, and returning lost items is, well, it's kind of just boring. I hate to do it. So I just don't. The support rank is nice, I guess, and then getting free boosts to their motivation for your in-house students is also nice. I
そうだ。
suppose.
フレンのために町へ出ていた。 必要。ああ、君に頼みがあるのだな。
Alright, there we go. We got a quest from Setath.
そういえば。
It's also there. I'm getting too yawning.
あらゆっくりお
Wednesdays are so exhausting.
お願いを聞いてく
So
れ
a
ない
peculiar trend is a repeating quest that Anna will always have for you. If basically in auxiliary battles, after you accept that quest, some of the enemies will have an item called Trade Secrets. You pick up a bunch of those. I'm not sure if there's an exact number. And then she gives you a stat booster. The first one is always the same, but then it's random after,
先
I
生
think.
お疲れ様です。本日も異常なしであります。本節は女神最短の儀ですね。儀式当日は大修道院が一般開放されるんですよ。自分も案内役を務めることになっています。若い女の子がたくさん来るといいな。
Oh, just a lovely lady. That is homophobic, sir. How dare you have sexual preferences? Alrighty. Let's see here. Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay then. Yeah, definitely very yawny. I don't know if I'll be able to get through the next chapter like I planned. We'll tough it out and see. I think the next one can be pretty really short. Okay. And then that's the quest for Ferdinand von Ayer. He is a very funny unit to deploy and use. Tricky to recruit out of house, because like Caspar, his support rank for B is locked to Art 2, so he can't be auto-recruited like most other students. And he wants you to train heavy armor, which is a skill Byleth usually doesn't want to train. I mean, there is, you could train it anyway. Byleth being a fortress knight isn't the worst thing in the world, surprisingly. But it's also a very slow class with low movement. Alright. Anyway, that's Caspar there. Let's talk to this priest. Alright, next we're going to go upstairs.
Sensei.
Upstairs we go. Woo! What was I going on about? No, I don't remember. Let's see. Oh, right, Catherine. Wait, before we talk to Catherine, I believe we want to finish exploring a bit more. I do want to try and get my support rank up with her again. I was worried. Being honest with Rhea doesn't really do anything for her, but saying I was worried boosts your support rank. Getting that C support as quickly as possible is ideal. Rhea is actually a marriage option, but you can only get only marry her if you pick the Beagles, and then you do the stuff to go down the Silver Snow route. And Silver Snow is honestly my least favorite route. I hate going into it, so I usually avoid it at all costs. But it was also the first route design, so that might be a reason to actually pick the Beagles and go down that first. But since the Beagles involves a second, or since the Beagles is the only class that offers a route split, minor spoilers there, I guess. Just a second. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I changed the way I'm sitting, and I realized I should probably move the mic too. You never know with these things. Anyway, since Silver Snow was the first route they made, that could be a good motivation to do it, but it's also got a route split, so that makes it also more complicated than the other routes. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Beginner Sword Tournament. Yeah, let's just try it with one of our units. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna enter Balthus. So, that quest we took from Caspar unlocked the arena. Oh, yeah, anyway, the arena, it doesn't actually reward experience. There's guides on the internet that will say, yeah, it rewards experience. It doesn't, at least not on hard and maddening. But every round you win, you get a little bit of gold. And if you win all the rounds, you get the reward displayed at the top, so the full gold and whatever. Combats, they not only you not only lose if your chosen character's HP runs out, but they also have a limited number of turns to get the kills. So if it takes too long, then you automatically lose as well. So you have to find a good balance for that. Alright, the finals! Let's go ahead and heal Balthus. the skills that your characters have equipped will apply. So, like, if you entered Vendetta, for example, and she got hit, and the next round of combat, she would start dealing more damage because her personal ability, Persecution Complex, would kick in. And if Balthus had been knocked below half HP, his own ability would have kicked in. So, yeah, who you pick kind of matters a little bit, I suppose. Alright, in any case, we did the one thing we needed to unlock. Excuse me for being so yawny. Let's go ahead and hand in the quest from Claude.
そうだな。悪いな。助かったぜ。なるほど。儀式当日。一般に公開される。あ、目的は。
And I guess it doesn't really matter. He'll correct you if you pick the wrong one. And actually, if what I've read is accurate, even if you don't do the quest or if you don't complete it, Claude or your house leader at the end of the month will come up with the correct answer anyway, and you'll still get to do the chapter. The only reason to really do the quest is for the rewards, and they're honestly pretty mediocre anyway, so I mean, I guess just do it anyway. The game forces you to explore, so why not? Anyway, the thingy that Ferdinand gave us is the Element set. You give that to Lorenz, and that unlocks the ability to have tea with people. I believe there are some basic requirements you have to meet for most students before they'll agree to have tea with you. Or if it's their birthday, then you can choose to have tea instead of doing the usual thing. Alright, let's see. Let's have Lorenz and Hilda. Alright, and then once more, let us do Claude and Lysithea. There we go. Alright, and then last but not least, let's do choir practice for the day. Hooray! It rhymes because it's true. I guess. I don't know. Alright, anyway, choir coordinator. I am gonna talk to you. And for choir practice, let us do our usual two of Caspar and Catherine. Oh wait, I wasn't using Caspar as my usual one. You know what? It's fine. I want to increase my support rank with him anyway. So that works out too.
あんたか。ずっとピリピリしてるもんでね。
I dare you to try. Anyway, one of the lost items that was in there in the training grounds was a badge of graduation for Catherine to boost your support rank with her. You could also give her some of the gifts that you get as quest rewards early in the game to boost your to further boost your support rank with her. And then I think if you do those, you don't actually have to give her as many meals or have as many meals with her to boost your support with her. If you're limited on what you can do with your professor rank for a challenge run or something like that, it's very possible to actually get her support rank there up high enough. Alright, anyway, now that we are down here in Abyss, what we're gonna do is head over here to pick up the garbage. We have successfully picked up garbage. Hooray. Alright, and then we got to talk to the Abyss Keeper. Who, it looks like he has company.
先生、お疲れさんです。見ての通り、本日も異常ありですよ。ここの番人は俺だって言ってんのに、この人もしばらく見張りに立つって。
セテス様のご指示だ。今節は大事な儀式があるのでな。
せめて女の騎士さんだったらよかったのに、よりによってこんな堅物の男とはね。
No need to give up on that dream. This guy could have a thing for Watchmen. Okay, anyway. Save, just in case. Let's double check my supports. Looks like I can support with Lorenz. So he'll probably walk up and try to talk to us in between. So that's a... so we gotta make sure we do... we gotta make sure we give Lorenz... training or whatever. Yeah, I think my brain might be broken. I still can't English, but maybe it's just because I'm tired. I was playing Magic earlier, indulging in my daily nerd. Or, not daily. Bi-weekly nerd. Okay. Alright, so Lorenz, let's start off with you. I'm going to focus that bow rank. Ideally, I will want to unlock Archer as soon as possible. Since he's going to be an enemy phase focused build, he definitely wants hit plus 20. Despite how much I talk up hit plus 20, it is optional, and support bonuses can more than make up for the deficit in your hit. I'm actually going to... Oh, wait. Never mind. I was going to train up Claude's Lance rank a little bit, but actually does not need the Lance rank. Normally, to unlock Wyvern Lord, you need a Lance rank of C, or around C. That's the displayed requirement. But Claude doesn't go into Wyvern Lord. He unlocks something better for him to use himself. Okay. I'm gonna focus on tutoring Hilda. Tutor, that was the word, in faith. So that way I can swap her over to authority. Oh, right, I was talking about Warlock versus Gremory for her. So, Warlock, as a Warlock, she'll actually be able to deal a lot more damage than, not a lot, she'll actually deal a little bit more damage. So, as a Warlock, she gets plus 4 magic, and then the skill Black Magic Tome Fair, which boosts her magic damage when using a Black Tome, or a Black Spell, Black Magic, whatever the right word is, by another additional 5 points, which actually beats out Gremory. Gremory doesn't get the Tome Fairs, they double magic. They just get the skills that double magic uses. Skills that double magic uses, which Warlock does get that, but only for Black Magic, and fortunately Hilda learns Black Magic. The reason why Gremory is usually a standout class is because Lysithea excels in it. Since Lysithea learns Dark Magic, she doesn't get anything from going into Warlock. So she just prefers to go right into Gremory. Because it has more movement than Bishop, and Bishop is the advanced magic class she would like to use. But that's all future planning. Okay, anyway, let's see. So Hilda's good there. I think we got Balthus focusing on the right stuff. Yeah, everything looks like it's all set and ready to go. Let's begin our lecture. A friend of mine's deep in debt, but every time he gets his hands on some money, he ends up giving it to someone he thinks needs it more. Is he going about it all wrong? Why not split the money in half? Oh! Yay, Professor level up! Okay, there we go. So C rank is the required one to unlock the master classes, which are misnomers. They're not master classes, they're mixed classes. Balthus's birthday. I guess we could show off the tea party mechanic, but I don't really feel like it. Actually doing the tea party mechanic is a very good idea based on how well the tea party goes. It'll boost the charm stat for Byleth and whoever you were celebrating the birthday with. And when it's their birthday, you get the free one, and Byleth will always be there. So at least one useful unit can potentially... Yay, we learned heal. Anyway, at least one unit can potentially learn a useful thingamadoodah. Flame, we don't care about flame. fine. Oh, right. At least one of your units is going to get the useful charm increase. So, even though I didn't do it on stream, having tea with whoever, whenever is very, very useful.
前よりもうまく。
これ私にも
Yay! Right, anyway, being in Gremory does give you an innate +5 magic bonus, which is 1 point higher than what Warlock gets, but because of the built-in Black Tome Fair, which can stack if you learn the skill yourself as well, Hilda would do more damage as a Warlock, and she would get the main bonus that going into Gremory would grant her 2, which would be the double magic uses. The only thing Gremory has over Warlock that would make it more desirable is that Gremory has 5 movement, whereas Warlock has 4, but there are ways to get around Hilda's more limited movement range. Yeah, let's see here. Let's plant Pale Blue, Western, and Mixed Herbs. Oh wow, I do not have a lot of good seeds. Okay, let's see. And I think since my professor rank went up, that means I can tutor more people. Yeah, I can tutor 5 instead of 4, so we want to make sure we have 5 motivated students before we go into the next part of the week. Or to the next week. And Jesus, I can support with multiple people? Who can I support with? Lorenz and Leone. Yeah, supporting with them in the monastery. I don't think you get the, I don't think you get a bonus if you do that, because, as you've probably already noticed, when I've been getting supports with people, it boosts their motivation to the max. If you support with them while you're here in the monastery, it doesn't provide that bonus. I think you have to wait for them to come up and talk with you. Alright, and then Cynthia and Hilda. Alrighty. There we go. And then let's go at... Oh, there's a thing over here. Tea of the Saints. Hooray! Oh, and then when you're in one of these menus here, I do believe there is a spot to check how well your supports are going. Not in this one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make some charming soup. Having more charm never hurts.
Anta.
Oh, but yeah, boosting charm is always very useful, but enemy gambit rates, or gambit hit rates in general, they can never be reduced to 0. I think the lowest they can get to is about 15. But yeah, no matter what you do, your enemies who use a gambit against you will always have a slight chance to hit. I forgot to get my mission assistance for the month. We're definitely taking Caspar this time. Alright. Yeah, taking Caspar out for a spin. So that means we should sing with Mercedes and Catherine. Oh, wait, I can show that off here. Support info. C+. I think that is good enough, but we're gonna focus on it anyway. The requirement to recruit Catherine is just your level, and I believe the starting requirement or request for level is 15, and then it drops by a certain amount for each support rank you get with her. I think at C+, it gets down to a much more reasonable level 9, which is possible to reach on Adele by the end of the chapter, methinks. I don't remember. What I do remember is that we should actually... Oh, right. Caspar's over here. Actually, do I want to grab Caspar? Maybe I should grab someone else. No. We're gonna grab Caspar. I have made up my mind. Hi, Caspar. Alright, mission assistance. Alright, and then we're gonna go up here. And since I have one extra professor thingy and nothing else to do with it, we are going to learn how to fist from Rhea. She may not look it, but she is really into fisting.
この感触
And fisting is actually one of Byleth's boons, regardless of what class you go into or whether it's male or female. And that's what I meant to say. Sorry, whether they're male or female. Yeah. In any case, though, having Byleth learning to fist is, I guess it's a good idea. It's, gauntlets are like, low weight, brave weapons, so they're very, very useful here in the early game. Not so much as you get farther. Alright, let's see here. Lorenz, you are doing so amazing at learning how to use a bow. Learn faster. 3 more. Hilda. Alright, so since Hilda got the faith rank she needs, let's get her reason up. And then D plus is is enough that if she attempts to learn mage once she gets to level 10, she can. Alright, let's see. What were we focusing on Balthus again? Oh, I guess I should open his level rank. I want to get it to at least the D plus, and then once he gets it mastered, we can stop trying to have him learn bows because he's got a Bane. Lysithea, we are focusing on more faith. While I do intend to have her go into Gremory, I want to get her to learn Warp as soon as possible, so that way I just have the option available. Alright, anyway, let's see, since Hilda has learned Heal, we're going to focus on Reason and Authority for her. Hilda has a very good Charm stat, but because of her abysmal Authority, she has a very tough time getting enough experience to use that Authority with a good battalion. It's very worthwhile to invest in her Authority, though. At the very least, getting her to C is very, very handy. Yay, we got a support rank with Lysithea. Yay, Lorenz wants to talk too, so we're gonna boost our support with him as well. Hooray! Oh, and Leone too. My goodness. Leone's, the support with Leone is actually time-locked. Later on in this, if you don't get it before chapter... let's see. Before the end of chapter 9, I believe it is. Then Leone will... you will never be able to build a support rank with Leone. So if you want to bond with her, you do have to wait till chapter 9. But it also means she's a little bit on the tougher side to recruit out of house because of that. She can't get up to B rank until after that point as well. Alright, here we go. Alrighty. Alright, let's save, and then let's get that exploration going one more time. Since this is the end of the month, I'm going to focus on building Byleth's personal skills up, and we're going to start doing that by going to the Thingamadoodad. Gardening, that's it. Okay. Alright, we want to pat that, and I guess we'll plant a green flower. Oh my goodness, I am not getting very good flower drops. Or seed drops. Or any drops. Okay, next, we have 2 people who can teach us fisting at the moment. That will be Alois and Rhea. I guess I could have just been having Raphael and Ignatz training up skills that they can train or teach to Adele later on in part 2. But I don't want to, so I'm not going to do that. I should have done choir practice while I was there. Oh, Catherine can also teach us how to fist. She's very good at fisting, actually. And it boosts her support rank with her, too. Why did I not think of that? Okay. Oh, Catherine, can you teach me how to fist? Thank you. Okay. Where's... Oh, right, I remember where Manuela is. Talking to Manuela during part 1 leads to some hilarity. She recounts a lot of her failed dates. Well, Manuela's just a funny character. She's also an interesting person to recruit, or, well, an interesting recruit in general, because she is also able to learn Warp. You can't recruit her until Chapter 8, though, so she has a very late start, despite starting with B in B in Faith. But, it's worth it, I guess. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're gonna be getting more support rank with Caspar in the following chapter, so we can just wait to work on his support rank. Alrighty, and then that is everything we needed to do there. One more save, just in case. Claude's birthday. We don't care about Claude. Alrighty. And then another save here. Don't think we need to do anything right here. Nope, I think we're good to go. Alright, mission time. Assault with the Rite of Rebirth. Ooh. Alright. We're gonna have to move. Okay. Yeah. So I'm a little torn on how to do the party. Do I want to bring Caspar in as a unit or just leave him on adjutant duty? I think we'll leave him on adjutant duty. Alright, let's see. Item-wise, how are we doing? That away. Claude. I think we're doing good with Claude. Cynthia? No, Cynthia's fine. Alvin's fine. He's fine. Lorenz, we might need to get him... Okay, let's get him a bow, or a new iron bow. Yeah. Actually, let's get a Delaware iron bow. Okay. And probably another iron lance. I imagine Lorenz is probably going to burn through that one. Alright. Yeah, we'll leave Raphael in the main party. Let's replenish our battalions, and I believe we can also afford to get a new one. Yes. Okay, so Group Flames or Group Lightning at the same spot, and they both boost magic by the same, so it doesn't really go with this one. Wait, which one boosts it more? Neither. Okay, let's go with the Alliance now. Why not? Sorry. 4. Armory. Adele, we will buy you an iron. And Lorenz,
こちらですね。ありがとうございます。
Item shop and buy
こちらですね。
intermediate seals. I honestly
ありがとうございます。
spending money on these. But...
またのご
Alright, now, as for our formation, we want to make sure we stay out of this guy's range. And we want to be able to stride on turn 1. The ideal spot to hit the stride is quad. So we want to have all the units we want strided over there. And then anyone else out of the way. Alright. Marianne's the one with stride. Okay. Alright. Finally, do is we can change Lorenz's battalion to the Church of Saros soldiers. Actually, did your authority go up? No, it did not. Alright, everything else is Gouda then. Yes. Okay. Yes!
俺たちの推理が当たったみたいだな。見ろ。
Now, blah, 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 blah. Skip it!
敵の
Skip it! Alright, so the main feature in this match is the Death Knight here in the middle of the map. He looks very, very scary. He has crit rate to discourage you fighting him. He is very possible to defeat. I've never really done it before, but you can. Why you would want to, I'm not too sure. But you can. That might also be a bad spot to strike from, but it's fine. It is fine. If it is a bad spot, we can just reset and go for it. Oh yeah, you won rounds, Marianne. So, new plan. Oh, I loaded the bookmark. Oopsie poopsie. Alright. It would be faster to just use a Divine Pulse and Rewind, but I want to save those for emergencies. I might actually need them. So, bookmark again. Oh, this might be solvable. Let's see. So let's try to stay out of that guy's range.
私ですか
We're gonna move you here with your thunder so that we can actually fight back. Friends, has he learned Nos yet? He has learned Nos. We're gonna want to try and have Lorenz fight with Nos as much as possible. So, that. Let's see. Balthus. It would be ideal if the archer would go in, but they're dead set on
いつでも行けます
too weak.
私は
Attack her.
私に任せてください
Instead, which we can use to our advantage. Actually, let's just swarm through quick just in case.
さあどうするんだ
There. There we go, there we go. All
焦
right,
ら
I
ず戦おう
believe we have everything working out properly. Yes. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put Adele right behind Ren.
ぼちぼち動くか
Quad over here. Okay.
死神騎士よ
Yeah, shit it.
それ
Ouchies. So, Nos tanking. It's not actually all that viable in this game. I'm probably going to regret giving it a shot. But the idea is, since Nosferatu as a spell will heal you as you, heals you when you deal damage to the enemy
私
unit,
ですか
and restores your HP based on how much you dealt. It's theoretically possible that you can heal off all the damage that you take. I say in theory, because you know how things go. But, well, I probably should explain that more, but the theory is that you restore the any damage that you take. In practice, that's not very likely to happen, because Nosferatu has a might of 1. So it doesn't really deal that much damage, unless the character using it has a very high magic stat. Part of the reason why I want to try Lorenz using this spell is because with Lorenz, he actually gets a relic called the Thyrsus. It's a staff. And with the Thyrsus equipped, Lorenz will be able to it boosts his range, his attack range by 3, I think, so he can attack from 1 to 3 spaces away if he has the thirst, or 1 to 5 spaces away if he has thirst. Possibly more if he also learns White Magic range +1. But the other thing that might make Nos tanking possible with Lorenz is that as long as he has the Thyrsus equipped, there's also a chance he can activate Pavice or Aegis. And if he activates Pavice or Aegis, then I forgot to buy another lance. You know what? Whatever. It's fun. Anyway, Pavice will reduce the damage he takes from close-range weapons, lances, swords, and the like. On the flip side, Aegis reduces the damage he takes from he would take from long-range weapons, so bows and arrows. Having the added in rate of avoiding the I cannot English. Okay. Let's try that again. Trying it again. Okay. So, having the Thyrsus equipped means he doesn't have to go out of his way to learn those skills himself. The proc rates will double, or exactly double. He'll have chances to activate them if he learns those skills himself and then equips Thyrsus. But I'm going to attempt it with just Thyrsus, so that way I can, have his overall damage, or rather, have the overall investment in all his skills on him lowered, and it also allows him to run all the other skills he'll probably need. So he'll get plus 20 for sure. He'll be fighting on enemy phase, so he will have opportunities to get support bonuses, and that is very important to consider. Yeah, that's he's not the only one who could potentially pull it off. Like, Cynthia has a Crest of Lost, which would give her the same Pavice and Aegis proc from having it equipped. But the reason I want to use Lorenz over Lysithea for this build, despite Lysithea having significant more magic, is that Lorenz is also more durable. He's built as more of a mixed attacker, for lack of a better word. So he has more usable defensive stats, higher defensive stats than Lysithea, so he can naturally tank hits better, usually. Or at least that's the theory. So I want to put the build Lorenz very both of them pull it off. Lysithea might actually pull it off better, but we'll see. We shall see. For now, the evil plan is to just to give it a try on Lorenz, see how well he does. using it personally. I'm a little torn on what his end class should be.
焦らず戦おう。
Okay. Okay. The I'm doing is Bishop that doubles his magic uses. So even if he's using even if he uses a lot of Nos, he'll still have plenty to work with. But Nosferatu also has the highest number of magic uses.
私に任せてください。
The base number of uses you get from Nosferatu is 6 when you're in a class that that gives you more than just some magic uses.
That こんなもんです。
12 times, and then as a bishop, you would be able to double that again, and you get 24 uses. Let's see. Check his stat. Okay, so 21 with 4 resilience. 4 resilience, that means 15 points of damage. He definitely gets doubled, so he'll need 30. We'll need to top his health off. That's like health, and then he'll be taking so much damage that he'll be the king of grapplers. Alrighty. Before I forget to, we're going to rally up Adele. Other one. Alright, and Dark Mages, the dudes who are going to be these dudes here, Dark Mages always pack the skill Seal Strength. So if you get attacked by multiple Dark Mages... Hey, shut up. Anyway, if you get attacked with multiple Dark Mages, or if Dark Mage attacks you as someone else does, they can lower your strength enough where you are double you'll be able to deal with your weapons. Very tricky to work out, but you know, it's a thing. Okay, anyway, we're gonna want to Tempest Lance this guy.
さすがは僕だな。
And Loren's leveled up, also good.
頂きはまだある。
And yeah, but then the problem with Lorenz being a mixed attacker as he gains levels, well, is the obvious there's magic. A lot of magic to make this all this stuff work. Okay, want to stay out of the Death Knight's range. I think there are some weird things that can make it make the Death Knight start moving, so you need to be careful about that. Not exactly sure what they are, but I'll do my best. I'm not used to seeing them move, so I'm not exactly sure. If you do want to kill the Death Knight, then you do have a couple of options. It is best to lure him off of the space he's on, since the space he's on will boost his defense. So to that end, in order to boost his, to get him off the defense boosting space, you'll either want to have an ally durable enough to take a hit from him, or and fast enough to not get doubled. Usually the second is more important. So having a unit who can rally speed like Ignatz or Net is really... And then of course you need to be able to kill him in one turn, which makes things a little bit complicated. Okay. We're gonna have Adele try to lure them out. There we go. And that guy's going to try and go for his oh right, he's going to try and use his gambit, so that can be a bit tricky. No, that keeps us up low. That she only restored 12 HP. Very good place to do. And then since on slot will only hit the space Adele is on, and right behind her, we're going to leave that space unlocked. We're also going to have to be very careful to skirt around the Death Dice range. Oh wait, I don't have to leave it open. Right, I said there. It's Rattle. He's here to be a healer.
少し強くなっ
And then later on, she'll be dancing. Oh, go.
この策で行こう。
But miss. Surprising. Gambits almost never miss when the enemy uses them. Alright, here are the reinforcements. So, yeah, I guess the boss, or whoever. There. And now they're there. Miasma, you did. No, that was not even enough. Or Seraphim. Okay. We can always try to attack with Mary. Good job, Mary. And then it's in the back. Let's see if we can get even.
はい、お疲れさん。
Now, Claw gained the level before that.
成長の手応えありだ。
So, let us fist this guy. There we go. There we go. We actually...
この感触覚えて
So that actually had a very rare proc from the Crest of Flames. So the Crest of Flames does a bunch of stuff, but on any attack with it, or any attack you do, the Crest of Flames has, I think it's a 25% chance to restore your HP based on the amount of damage you deal. I think it's about half. And then if that effect triggers, I think there's an additional 25%, I want to say. Yeah, an additional 25% chance that your character will restore, or not restore, but deal more damage and prevent the opponent from counterattacking. So, very handy that that went off. Alright, attack there. He does a good shot. But it's fine. It is fine. What we'll do is we're going to have him attack from right here using a bow. There we go. And then we'll trade the lance into his inventory, or to the top of his inventory. Almost broken. At this lance. There we go. And for some odd reason, these monks have a heal spell equipped. It's probably the only one I know. Yeah, enemy mages operate on older Fire Emblem rules, so they have to equip things if they want to use them. Good job, Hilda. It's fine. There's a chest she can't quite get there, but she can get it to Cynthia. And then my Cynthia can pop the chest open. Going down this route is usually better. I don't know what item is in the other chest, but it's not as good as Spirit Dust. A little bit of Spirit Dust makes your magic work all the better. Anyway, let's get our rally boys up there. And let's get Mary Ann. Let's just heal a quad for the experience. last regular heal, so she's gonna be stuck with just physic. But we have plenty of those who know how to heal, so I don't really need Marianne to do that. And to be fair, I don't really need Marianne to do much of anything.
これで決める賞賛はあったの
I don't actually know what that means. What I do know is Yoni wait here for this guy out. She has a chance at the beginnings, but I don't want her to use her bow. We're going to put Balthus right next to her. Gonna heal up both friends.
助かるよ。
We're gonna put Claude right next to him as well. Or her, him, her, or him, whatever. Alright. And then we want to set up here, just in case. Yeah. Friends, go over this one. Okay. I think we are good. Let's do this thing. Oh, Ignatz. She's used the battalion. Problematic. Sometimes those guys standing next to the Death Knight causes him to trigger. At least I think that's what does it. I am not 100% sure. What I am 100% sure about is we're going to kill this guy. Not with Balthus. And unfortunately, that got Balthus above half HP, so he is no longer the debonair king of war. Which is a pity. Such a pity. We're gonna have Liam go ahead and both this guy down. First shot, make sure he doesn't.
女っぷりが上がったか もっと場数を踏まないとな
Yes, 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 keep improving. Okay. We're gonna want Marianne to stay close enough that she can use up another stride, just in case I need those to move further. Let's not fight that guy out, but we're gonna have Adele do it. Easy Adele run. Go. Or, you know what? YOLO. It'd be a bad idea to move them all over there, but I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work. We're not going to rally with Riffraff. I do not want to risk the enemy deciding they want to deal more damage. We use the stride from where Raphael is at. I think we can get a good chunk of points. Firstly, if I use it for Claude, is that one? This is not fair. I think we can hit everyone we Balthus. Okay. Here is my evil plan. First, we stride. Might be necessary. The idea would be to... Oh, God, our hit rate's horrible. Okay, new plan. We're gonna need to take this guy out and then have Adele use Gerald's Mercenaries from here to stun those two. 16 charm versus 15 charm. So our hit rate would actually be pretty high. So I think what we need to do Yes, 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 yes. Alright, so let's use.
I got
there. We are going to, in fact, use our thingamajig. We're gonna Lysithea, take this guy. We're gonna also hold up this thing too. Hold up first would be so let's have Claude shoot here. Go over here. Shoot from over here. The idea being that the middle guy within range. Although, also need that thing full hit him. Pony should be able to almost take this. Which is okay, because I believe Hilda can smash this guy dead. Can smash that guy dead. And she knocks this guy down. Wait, why am I using that? Oh wait, I didn't want her to thunder that guy. I wanted her to I'm letting her thunder that guy dead.
格が違うのだよ
To do the other thing, remove everyone else. So the idea is Gambit there. Alright, let's try. Bow.
援護しよう
逃がさない
Alright, and they both double quad, which is not good. This guy's doing 16, that's 18, 34. Raphael might be able to get a kill, actually. Can. But what is this guy? 16, 15, exactly enough for a kill. Curved shot is doing that.
すごい僕にもできました分かってくれ
Oh god, I just heard his voice from the TV. Why do you sound so stupid? Alright, yeah. Having rough graphics attack would be a very bad idea, so let's just not.
じゃない
I forgot to
必然さ
or not Claude would be able to finish them off. Alright, how many turns do we got? Because we win if we kill this guy. Turn 13 and above 9. I think we're good to try and get all the treasure chests. So, to that end, we start by healing Adele. And we're going to let Adele lure this guy out with her training gauntlets. We want Mary Ann to get in some practice as well. Having her dance, she is probably, probably never going to need to actually use her toolkit as much, but it never hurts to be prepared. So I do want to try to get her to level 5 as best I can by training her up as much as I can, which means just feeding her healing experience every now and then. Alright, so Adele has done her thing. Now let's get everyone else doing theirs.
する僕じゃないがね。
Poor Lorenz, you will never be satisfied. I think we try to go for a kill with someone. Alright, we didn't trigger the Death Knight by accident. I don't know what would trigger that, but the point is we didn't, so yay. Also, oh, right, and then the other class I was considering using for Lorenz, I don't know if I already mentioned it, I keep forgetting my train of thought. Anyway, the other class I was considering for Lorenz was Holy Knight. The reason being, Holy Knight has the skill, White Magic, or White Tome Fair plus 5, or, yeah, White Tome Fair, which boosts his damage when equipped with White Magic Tome 5. The downside to using Holy Knight is that it does not double your White Magic uses the way Bishop does, so, you would only be able to use, his spells half as often, and if I'm going to use enemies frequently, that would mean that he is going to burn through those 12 uses very, very quickly, unless his magic step he gets really magic blessed. Fortunately, he has been getting a lot of magic as we've been going forward, but I'm not going to be too reliant on him hitting growth rates. We're basically going to work with the assumption that he has to work with just gambit these guys. You know what? Let's do it. Okay. Balthus, equip your bow. There we go. And Adele should be able to reach level 8. And we want to take out this one there for hitting this chest. So yeah, I should have opportunities to get Adele up to the next level just by feeding her or giving her chip damage. Using Iron Lance, specifically that one. It is too late for me to be trying to think so much. Bow him down! Bow him down! That was a net. That's we want Lorenz. Let's kill this guy. Let's see if he'll be able to go up. Oh, or we do this. And then we kill them. Attack this guy. Aw, and she gained magic! Yay! Alright, what else can we do? I believe Marianne... No, she's active this now. Okay. We're gonna want to finish that guy off. The best candidate to do so is none other than Leonie. Because she's the Next, we put Adele at the edge of this guy's range, and or sorry, girl's range. And since she is going to attack from a distance, we'll use a bow. Hopefully, attacking from there causes the enemy to, the rest of the enemies to move up, so I down. There, rally bros, ready to go. Alright, 9 turns left. I think we're good. How are you only level 6? Get in there and fist her dead.
やるまで力の差がわからねえのか。
I should also try and get his HP low again.
流した汗の分だけど。
I forgot. Okay. Eat with your training gauntlets. We get the chance. He's on to first. Lysithea. Lysithea is going to come around and trade that over to Adele. There we go. No need to heal Balthus. And worst case, if we reach our turn limit, I believe I can just back up a bunch. Alright, strides. Another step forward. Alright. Go. This guy will be the next one to worry about. Let's see here. Do have to consider. Okay, I think we got it. Balthus, shot.
俺と勝ち合ったのが運の尽きよ。
Cynthia, back up. There we go. And I think those two guys can actually get him low enough. So let's get your punchers equipped. Alright, I think we should be good. Adele is at level 8. We need to leave her right there. Everything else, I think we're good. Yeah, I went for Adele. I thought for sure he was gonna be. Oh, that's right. Equipping the gauntlets changed things up a bit. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Hilda is going to attack this guy. Right. Good job. And then, Claude is going to curve shot that same guy. He gets attacked.
ヒルシクラッセを甘く見たか？俺はまだ
Not done yet. That is good. Alright. That's 14 times 2. Heal you up, Balthus. Let's do that.
悪いな。
Attack. There we go. Perfect. Balthus on low HP is exactly
焦らず
what we
戦おう
want. Let's finish fisting with Dell.
出直してくるのね
Probably should have had Dell attack from somewhere else. I do want her to be the one who's boss. Friends, we're gonna use the Tempest Lance for damage. Stick to using
この程度
Lunoxer
自慢にもならない
magic spells with him to be thematic, but we need to be pragmatic. The other type of damage. Now, I think we're gonna lag, and who has that key? Alphys has the key. Okay. Intermediate. Alright. Focus on everyone else. Back up where we need them to be. Intermediate seal, not as useful. It's handy to get as much of them as possible. Especially since they cost 1,000 gold a pop, and you will until the end of chapter 7. Yeah. Or actually, I should say the start of chapter 8. That works too. Anyway, in either case, end of 7, start of 8, you can only buy 3 per month. 6 if you have DLC because of the whatchamacallit, pagan statues. Just in the nick of time. And hey, it ultimately does not matter that I took as many turns as possible. What matters is that we won. Probably. Right. We do have to try to get the kill on Adele, so we're gonna have to focus that. It could be potentially tricky, but we're gonna give it our best shot. Alright, how well does Adele fist this? Now, she can probably just hit the kill right then and there. In that case, let's rally our strength.
これでいける
We're gonna have Lysithea attacking here. And then we're gonna easy Ramadel. We're gonna use Iron Bomb.
この経験は糧になる
Yay, we did it! Finishing at level 9, so I believe that's high
一歩前進かな
in the next chapter.
その件まさか逸落見つけたり
Oh, right. Story. Catherine shows up too late, 23 turns. Hooray, Lorenzo's MVP, as if any other outcome were possible. Okay. And yeah, and then that the end of chapter 4 marks when you get the Sword of the Creator. So the Sword of the Creator is a 2-range sword. Only Byleth can use it. Well, I mean, you could give it to someone else, but they won't be able to use it nearly as effectively, so just Byleth. Byleth also gets a unique combat art when using it, and it, yeah, like I said before, the ability to attack from 2 range. It's very, very nice to have the Sword of the Creator on Byleth. So I guess it's kind of like the game trying to push you to having Byleth be in a sword-using class. And Byleth does excel with swords, even after, or even not considering the Sword of the Creator. But just do whatever you want with Byleth. It really does not matter. And in fact, since Byleth is a guaranteed party member, I would more suggest having Byleth fill whatever role you really need for your party if you have it planned out. Catherine! Yay, we got to be with Catherine. It's Manuela's birthday. I don't care about Manuela. Caspar? Yeah, let's talk to Caspar. I think if I did my planning and maths and all that fun stuff correctly, it should be possible for me to grab Caspar now. But I'm going to save that for next time because I am very tired. Alright, so yeah, thank you all for watching, folks. I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you all next